Hey level 4, how you doing? So we're going to do animated GIFs at the moment. Click on create new when it finally loads. The blur's so you can't see all the Furbies that I've been making. Click on create. I'm just going to do a 500 by 500 pixel canvas in RGB with a transparent background. So this is Photoshop as normal. I'm going to start with the brush tool. So I'm going to do hardness at maximum. And then, oh, no, that one. So I kind of want that to be black because it's going to be the outline of a Kirby. And then I'm going to use the fill tool when I've done this and fill it in pink. So now I'm going to go create a new layer. And I'm going to move it to the backwards because I'm going to go create Kirby's feet, which is basically two red blobs. And do it behind so I can just paint it and the pink's going to be in front. That'll do. I'm now going to create another new layer. So I'm going to click on the top layer and create a new one. This I'm going to use to make eyes. It's just a white brush. I'm also going to do a mouth, but future me knows that's a mistake. So now I'm going to create a new frame. This is going to be in animation what they call onion skinning. So I'm going to just draw a bigger mouth on this. This is the basic principle of cell animation, so I'm going to keep making new layers and making the mouth bigger. This is handy because you don't need to draw the entire thing every time. So I'm just going to keep going until I'm done. So if you notice when I show and hide the layers, you can kind of see the different sections and how the animation can come along. And I've realized I've messed up drawing that mouth in there because it's on the same layer as the eyes. I should have drawn that initial kind of dot mouth on a separate layer, but that's okay, I'm just going to skip the frame. So make sure you got the right layer selected, like I haven't. Done. This is the perfect reason why you should name your layers, like I haven't. And there we go, I've got all my different layers. Next thing you're going to do, click on Window, then click on Timeline. You can actually edit video in Photoshop, but please don't. Please just select Create Frame Animation, then click the big button that says Create Frame Animation. Notice how in the bottom left a frame appears. This little option on the left turns it into a video, but we don't want to do that. We just want to make it frame by frame. If you click on the new frame button, it's going to create a brand new frame, as in the second in the sequence. So click that button. To put it simply, whenever you click the new frame button, that one there, everything you do and is visible in layers will be adjusted on that new frame that you create. If you make something visible or invisible, you can do this when you press play. That's going very quickly. Click the new frame and repeat for frame 3. And just keep doing this and repeat until done. Hide the previous layers and just add the new layer. If you want to make it looping, just do it in reverse. So his mouth opens and closes. You can have as many frames as you want within reason. However, it is going a bit quick. If you select the first one, then the last one, You can change the time by clicking on the little time indicator underneath one of them. I'm changing mine to 0.1 seconds, which is basically 10% slower. And already, it looks a lot smoother. Looping on the timeline means it's going to loop forever. If you don't have it on forever, then it's only going to run through once, 3 times, or as many times as you choose. When you're done, click File, Export, Save for Web, Legacy. This brings you the GIF export options. Everything on this is going to be RGB anyway. The resolution's correct. You can adjust the amount of colors in the GIF. If you have multiple colors or you're actually using a photograph, something like that, then you can mute it down and create smaller files. I've only got about 5 colors in mine, including transparency. So have a play through with different settings and see what you like the look of. Have a play through with the different settings, and if everything's correct, just click on Save. Plays through quite nicely. So try and remember where you saved it. So have a hunt around, and the next thing you'll do is preview it on a piece of software that's going to run it properly. There are a couple of different ways of doing it. If you right click on it and open with your browser, it's going to play perfectly. For instance, Chrome here, playing it brilliantly. You can also hit space and you get kind of Apple Spotlight. It works alright. And you can open it in preview as well. I didn't actually realize preview's at the top. So just open up preview, drag it in there. Preview only displays it as images. Preview won't let you actually run it as a GIF, which is a bit of a pain. But it's okay, because if you have a GIF and you want to extract single images, literally drag the image out of preview into somewhere else, and you have your own separate image. And that's it. Make sure it works okay, and stay safe, guys.